just after independence. But this time I was in Exuma on Independence, which is Independence Day itself. But the day after, I had to go to Ethiopia, so I had to leave. And so I've scheduled this somewhat later this year. And so I know a lot of people are out on the water with the crawfish season having started. So that by way of explanation. And then secondly, I want to say that I spoke to Senator Alex Storr, who's the caretaker for this area for the PLP, and he's unable to be here this weekend. But I told him that I was going to be here and that I would be, speaking to you about what's happening, or trying to find out what is happening in the area. And I also want to bring greetings from our party leader, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, and our Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Philip Davis. Now, I was hoping that there has been some progress in Long Island since the last time I was here. When we were traveling up north, I saw they're putting these culverts in across the roads. I hope they restore the roads. I also had a chance to have some discussions with a number of citizens over the past day, because Captain Marine took me as far south as Mortimer's today, just to see some of our supporters down there. One of the things I've been saying though is, I don't know if you've noticed, but your representative, Loretta Butler Turner, has been a lot in the press talking about this and that. And I was saying to them that what I found is her remarks tend to be very aggressive and sometimes crude. Particularly, it seems, when it comes to dealing with the Prime Minister. She seems to have some kind of issue with him. But notwithstanding the fact that you are an opposition MP, if I believe you have the right attitude, you can get a lot of things done, because I think everybody wants to see better for Long Island. And my mother used to tell me when I was a youngster that you can get more with a dab of honey than with a bag of bile. And so it seems to me that things could be better if the representative actually applied herself more to the task at hand in this constituency. And so that's one of the things I wanted to say in particular, because there's some small issues which, if applied, no minister of the government wants to deny anyone in Long Island their rightful place to get all the things which all the rest of us in Nassau enjoy. And one of the things that they've been doing over the past couple of weeks is they've been, I don't know if you've been following with this, what's been happening with Bahama, because that's the big issue all around the Bahamas. And that issue is a very simple issue. And it seems to me that the opposition in our country, there are times when you should be standing with the government together to make sure that a project succeeds. But instead, they've been in the newspaper and in the television attacking the government, siding with the developer against the government, as if they won't take any opportunity to support Bahamians in what we're trying to do. So I think it's very important for us to make that point, that on this particular issue with Bahama, we ought to be together and we ought to be one, trying to get this project finished and to get the people back to work in Bahama. Now, I know there are going to be a couple of things that you'll be trying to discuss. One of them will be the question of the airport. I know there were some complaints about the freight service. So I spoke to Ian Knowles, who's the chief counselor, and he was saying that he had a meeting with the businessman here, and it appears that people are agreed. I'd like to hear more from you, on the fact that there ought to be one airport as opposed to two airports, and you need to build a new jet port, and we need to bring in immigration and customs, and proper immigration, customs, and security to develop the whole island. So I guess I'll hear more from that when we get to the dialogue part. The other thing I'd like to say is I want to thank, I've been coming up here since, certainly since the 1977 general election. And I served on the National General Council for Long Island from 1982. And ever since then, the people who've been making sure that these meetings happen are Captain Marie and Captain Sims. So I just want to thank them for what they do for us, and of course all of you for coming out. I just saw Mr. Scherer a few minutes ago, stopped by his house, and what's clear is that time is passing. Well, I'm 61 now. When I first came here, I was in my 20s, so it's been a long time, and people are moving off the sea, and it's important that we keep the message going by getting as many young people involved as we can. So I just wanted to make those remarks and say thank you very much for coming out, and I look forward to talking to you tonight and hearing what you have to say. And I hope I can help in some small way. So thank you very much.